Welcome to Joypad Junkys Alpha!
Joypad Junkys Alpha!
What is Joypad Junkys Alpha, Gabe?
What is Joypad Junkys Alpha, Pockets?
So basically, whenever Chats is ill or can't make it, I'll do a session. Oh, look, a demo. I'll do a session with someone else. Or whenever I'm ill, Chats will do a session with someone else. Oh, is this plot?
Yeah, Crash is a plot.
There's plot in this game? What the shit? I didn't know there was actual plot.
Yeah, this evil doctor guy is experimenting on animals, and he creates Crash Bandicoot.
I didn't know this. This is all new to me. I swear to God.
No
oh
idea
my
about
God.
This.
I didn't know. I thought Crash was just like a you know, like an actual normal. Who's that? That's not who was in Crash Bandicoot 3.
Well, I guess they moved on.
Oh, for goodness sake. Anyway, so Chats is ill, Gabe's is here. We're going to be doing a few episodes with Gabe. So whenever you're ready, Gabes.
Hey, I'm Gabe.
Start the game.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Give it a shot. So he said, Pockets, like I really want to play Crash. Because I'm like, you know, like we've got pretty much every game ever. But it's the one game I don't own. So so I had to scour the internet for a copy. But I'm gonna buy it, I promise. I swear. It's gonna happen.
You better.
No, I am. So yeah, Gabe's this isn't his first time on the show either. He was on back in the day.
Ages ago now.
I forced him to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he's forever hated me for it.
I have not forgiven you for that.
Which is like why he's only really done one episode.
It traumatized me.
Traumatized.
Oh, I missed something there.
It's Hoogaba.
Oh, yes.
Hoogaba.
Vaguely culturally insensitive mask.
Can we not look at it with a today brain, please?
Sorry, man. You got Gabe on the show. You know what you got yourself into here.
Oh my God. What are you doing? You're butchering this game.
I'm gonna bring some critical theory in here, man.
Cool. So why this game? What brought you on to this?
Well, the reason I suggested Crash was because this was, I think, the first computer game I ever owned.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Are you kidding me? You started with a PlayStation.
I did, in fact, start with a PlayStation.
Born with a silver spoon. kidding.
No, it's just the first. It's just that I was that old before I could afford anything like that. So I never had a Mega Drive. I never had.
Oh, you're invincible.
A SNES or anything like that.
Well, you missed out on some really good games, dude.
I really did, which is probably part of the reason why I'm actually really bad at computer games.
Holy crap.
So
you're nailing it right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, I guess I'm more of it's coming back to me than I thought it would.
It's all coming back to me now.
That is not the melody of that song.
I don't know. Fuck, man. Oh no, you died right at the end. Oh my God. Okay,
damn
this is
it.
gonna be a long playthrough. So yeah, you haven't played this game in how long?
Oh man. Okay, I got rid of my PlayStation and all of the games for that when I got my PlayStation 2, and that must have been in like 2003?
Can you pause for a second, please? We're fucking 3 seconds into the first episode, now we already have to pause. Sorry about that. I'm technically at work right now.
Such a hard job you have.
I got so annoyed at having to open the door for someone. That's essentially all I did right there. My job is to open the door and let people in. That's pretty much it.
Doorman.
A doorman with a buzzer, essentially. So you were saying
yeah, well, I didn't have any games consoles really until I got the PlayStation 1, and then when I got the PlayStation 2, I managed to save up a bit, but I had to trade in my PS1 for it, and I got rid of I got rid of a bunch of the games for it at the same time. So I don't think I've played this game in about 15 years.
Holy shit! Even I've played this game more recently than you. Like,
and you even own it.
I don't even. I did own it. I swear, dude. I swear I've got it somewhere, man. I've got 3. I've got every other fucking Crash game except. Oh, well.
This is literally the only Crash game you don't have.
This is the only Crash game I don't have. Although they've just remastered it as well. I was actually thinking about maybe I could surprise Gabe's with buying the remastered version, and then I saw the price and went,
Not happening.
It's £40.
What?
Yeah, it's all 3 of the... Dude, just hold forward.
It's like, been a while, man. Oh my god, those badgers are suicidal. That's so sad.
Oh, this come up the other end. Giggity. Why was that the giggity?
Dude, dated references, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, but like looking at the HD remasters, they do look fantastic. But I can't afford that. I can't. Ain't nobody can afford that. Nobody got time for that. Fucking terrible joke. You're invincible again. Yeah, you got a Hoogaba.
I stepped to fell down a hole.
And you died.
So
and you're not invincible to fall damage, so...
So, I guess, fuck me.
You
then.
did.
Yeah.
You did.
So, yeah, this game's got a lot of nostalgia value for me. And... I always just loved the idea that someone in some creative meeting somewhere went, you know what animal we should base our new platformer game on? Bandicoots. And presumably to a room full of people going, what the hell is a bandicoot?
Well, you know the story behind this game, right?
No?
Well, like I don't know the whole story behind this game, but I know like bits and pieces from watching other YouTube videos. So what you're gonna get here is a broken version of everything I've heard.
Potted history.
Exactly. So like, apparently this game was created. Well, it was made around the time of all the sort of 2D and 3D platformers with animals in. Thinking of Bubsy, Sonic, you know, all these things. But the creators of this game, basically the nickname for this game in development was called Sonic's Ass, the game. Because you're seeing it from the back of the character.
It's a kind of slightly unusual perspective to be in. I suppose just kind of making the best of the 3D animation that they suddenly had. Yeah.
So here's the thing. They made this game in, like, pretty much a year? Well, just over a year. And then when they finished it, they started working on the sequel straight away. Cranked that one out in a year.
Wow.
And then they started working on the sequel to that and cranked that one out in a year. And every one of these games is fantastic. So, like, I mean, there's a lot of flaws in them, but, like, by today's standards. But back then, they were fucking revolutionary.
Yeah.
Like really, really good games.
I seem to recall it being very exciting at the time for some kind of a game where you can... Your perspective is that of the character you're playing. Rather than the mere side-scrolling thing.
3D was all like new.
Yeah, it was.
It's funny we take that for granted now. Like, but I remember the jump from 2D to 3D, and being.
Oh my god! I made it over the jump.
Blown away by.Ay! Did you like how I said made the jump from 2D to 3D?
Oh,
as you
nice!
Made the jump?
Very nicely done.
High five.
You can tell you're a pro.
Segue. But like. The console I had before the N64, so like I had an N64, it was my first 3D console. The console I had before that was an original Nintendo. So the jump between that for me was absolutely mind blowing.
It's a galactic difference.
And you gotta remember, like, it's not like now where you can jump between 2D and 3D games with absolutely no problem. Are you gonna risk it? Are you gonna risk it? Are you gonna risk it?
No.
Okay. I mean, you get the extra life if you fail anyway. Up.
Hey.
And just like watching that go from now anyway, you can go from 2D to 3D quite easily, but at the time that jump happened once.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus stage.
Oh, that's what that means. I was wondering why I was collecting them.
I think that's your girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Well, you know you gotta jump on them, right?
Well, you know that I can do whatever the hell I want.
Oh, you saved. Crap, that's amazing. I do what I want! You know, you sound like fucking Cartman.
Okay, don't you ever speak to me again. What am I supposed to do here?
It's reading the card. Hopefully there's one in. I have no idea. I didn't think to check.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, there is. Yeah, his save game. Which is not that X. There you go.
Yeah.
Think PlayStation.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Jungle Rollers.
Jungle Rollers. It's funny because I was talking about games. I was like, yeah, we can't talk about the fact that I may or may not be emulating this on the show. And the first thing I did was fucking sell myself out.
And I was being so good, I didn't mention a thing.
Yeah, I was just trying to hit home that it really doesn't like what we talk about is like no. I mean, it does matter what we talk about, but like there's no fucking rules. Like as long as we don't talk about shit that could actually get me like arrested.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, I do have an amazing story though. About a video shoot that I did because I was setting this up, right? I was setting up this fucking this emulation thing, and Gabe was like, "You need to tell this story."
Yeah, this is.
So I was turning on my laptop so that I could start the recording session for this. I was like, "Please don't be porn! Please don't be porn! Please don't be porn!" And I opened up, and there was no porn. So thank God for that. The joys of being single. But. Yes, that was basically announcing to the world. Yes, I masturbate. We all masturbate.
I mean, yeah.
You sound like an expert in the field there, Gabe.
I've got like a master's.
You masters in masturbating. So anyway, I opened up my laptop. It was like, oh yeah, there's no porn, fantastic. But it reminded me when I was on the music video shoot for my single Note to Self. Oh, and you got hit. And you got hit again.
Oh man, who'd have thought a big metal box hitting me on the head would cause damage?
I think he's dead. So I was on the shoot for my music video for Note to Self, which if you haven't seen, you should totally check it out.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Link in the description down below.
Yes.
If I remember.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, like the face. Anyway, so, and I brought the guy who was there, who was like, oh yeah, could you bring a laptop to dump the footage from, so I don't have to give you my SD card. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'll bring my laptop along. So I brought my laptop along. And so there we are in the middle of a field, and I've got my two of my closest friends. We've got James and Claudia, married couple, absolutely wonderful people, and we've got this other guy, basically called Willie, who comes from quite a reserved house, to say the least.
Yeah,
that's
quite traditional.
That's how I put it. Very traditional. And so he gives me the SD card because it's full to dump on my laptop. So I open up my laptop on the roof of his car. So like visible to everyone, and I just open the screen and it turns on, and there's just someone getting railed, like just absolute like the filthiest of porn,
not even remotely subtle,
like almost like Chaz was talking about in a previous episode ages ago about unforgivable porn. Like we were on the borderline, I think, with this of unforgivable.
Could
porn.
not have been mistaken for anything else.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like no one said anything. The sound was off, thank fuck. Oh my God. Right, so no one said anything. So all you, so I'm kind of hoping that nobody actually saw anything.
It was on the roof of this guy's car.
But like everyone was kind of looking around at the scenery. It was really, really pretty, and I because I caught it just in time. I just hit fucking Alt F4 straight away, closed the window down. But it was just like that rush of blood to your body, the adrenaline.
Never felt more alive.
He was like, "I've never felt more alive." Instantly need to fap. I mean,
mate, if it's an instant need, that's an issue.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, man. Fucking accidental porn discoveries are the worst. Like,
mate, let's not go into that trauma.
Oh, have you got stories?
No, I think everyone's got stories, but I don't think I want to relive it, man.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think sometimes it can be really fucking funny. You got to spin into that.
Oh, I see.
How about we climb this pillar next time on Joypad Junkys?
This pillar? What?
We're going to climb up.
Oh, yes.
So how about we climb it next time on Joypad Junkys?
Yeah, next time on Joypad Junkys.
Joypad Junkys. Say the name right, Gabe. Maybe that would
Next
help.
time on Joypad Junkies, I say the name correctly, we climb a tower, and Pocket stops trying to get me to tell masturbation stories.